Donald Trump, President of the United States, and Marc Rubio, Secretary of State. I see, I see how you all are being racist. I see it. I wonder, does the rest of the people in America see it and all over the world? Do they see what I see? Look, you want to stop the war, you say, Donald Trump, in Ukraine. You say you want to stop the war because the carnage and the death and all of these murders and over there with Russia and Ukraine war. That may be true in part, only in part. The other part and the reason why you want to stop that war is to save lives, white lives, because the world population of Caucasian white babies is there's a shortage of white people, and you're going extinct. So if you can stop the white deaths on that scale, where over there in Ukraine and Russia, over 1 million people have lost their lives, white babies. So you want to try to stop that murdering. Now, at the same time, you want to stop that death. And Donald Trump, you're saying you want to be peaceful and peace president, but you also, with the same breath, you gave bombs to Israel to continue to bomb Palestine. And also, America, you just recently launched airstrikes on Yemen and the Houthis, helping Israel. But you want peace and no more death and no more war for the white people over in Europe. But if white, and you gave bombs to Israel, a white country, a white people, Caucasians, not Jews, Caucasians, you gave bombs to them to bomb people of color, the Palestinians. And then America, you also bomb Yemen, a people of color. It's okay for y'all to bomb and murder people of color, but you just don't want white people to die. Really? You better think about the ricochet. You heard of the word ricochet? Yeah, a ricochet. Like that boomerang, what you throwing coming back on you. The world is going to isolate all these European white countries. They're going to isolate y'all. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to deal with yourself. And I want also, let me say this. I know you're over there with 18 countries. America, you got 18 military bases on the 16 to 18 military bases on the continent of Africa. From the east coast of Africa to the west coast of Africa, you got 16 to 18 military bases. You're spying on all those people and those presidents and the people in Africa. You're spying on them because you're going to be involved in overthrowing them. You're listening NSA and CIA. You're eavesdropping on their telephone calls with their satellites. You're targeting people. You're gathering data on all those presidents in Africa right now with all these bases, because you're going to be targeting them with France, helping them to try to eliminate people, to overthrow the countries, to keep them in chaos. America, I know what you're doing. Don't you know I'm going to tell, because I'm from Washington, D.C. I grew up with CIA, FBI, NSA. I grew up with all that down to where I come from. And I know people in that field that's retired now. So I got a good background about what America does. And everybody else already knows this. All I'm saying is, I hope that the people in those countries run America out like these countries are running France out of their countries. Y'all got to get out of these countries over there. You need to bring your bases home. America, get those white people out of Africa while you got time. I'm telling you, better get them out. Y'all better take them out. I know you spying and killing people over there, but that shit coming back to you too, America. That shit you doing, you forgetting. You're an open country. You're gonna have a lot of soft targets on your hand in this country. Man, don't you know what you done did with the border open like that? All those people that they came in here, you don't know who or where. Yeah, buddy. And America, you and Israel been killing man, woman, and child in the last 2, 3 years like y'all been doing, and the border was wide open like that. Oh, they here. They're here. Yes, you better recognize they're here. It's just a matter of time. And it's not no going to be a group. They're all going to operate on individual cells, single cells. So you got your work for you for all that shit you've been doing to people. Ricochet, life's a ricochet. So, and I want to say, America, I want to see how the countries over there go. If I find out that another motherfucking country president, something happened to them in Africa in the next 2, 3 years, yeah, you did it. You involved. You gave the data and the information to cause it if you didn't do it yourself. You ain't shit, white man. In America, yeah, I know you ain't shit. I grew up with you. I've been in the belly of the beast. I've been in the military. I grew up in Washington. Yeah, boy. You ain't shit, America. White man, you a piece of shit. You know that? Gosh, you're a piece of shit, man. Nobody can trust you. You like a snake. Oh, you're poisonous, boy. You're poisonous. You got to go in a natural history museum as an extinct species. I hope you do go extinct because the world ain't ready to keep on going with you. We can't continue to coexist with each other as long as you in the picture. You got to go to a museum, motherfucker. That's bottom line.